Hello, this is James Boswell coming to Thursday the 6th, and I just wanted to make a video of what's happening, hopefully to prevent any incident in the near future and distant future. Um, well, I guess I'll start at the beginning. I was having very unusual dreams, unrealistic dreams. It was the closest thing I can relate to would be the movie Inception, where the voice is able to implant dreams into my brain and where I'm experiencing them. And um, I knew something was wrong because the dreams plural, are unlike anything I've ever experienced. And first, it was I was very successful playing sports, scoring lots of goals, playing soccer, which I don't even really play, and just unrealistic level of success achieved. And the way that dreams happen, to where when you're running you can't run. This wasn't like that in the sequencing. This was like there was just the beginning all the way up to the end was very cohesive, very strange. But the main thing is that when I woke up, I was completely immobile. All I could do was scream for help because I was paralyzed. And this took place for really an undetermined amount of time. And I was extremely afraid because nobody was around and nobody could hear me. Eventually, the paralysis broke, and I quickly went into a populated area of the house and just kind of collected myself. Um, the reason why I am doing these video journals is so that there's a record of what's happening to me. And what is happening to me, I'm just going to be as clear and concise as I possibly can. I've seen several doctors, and they all have similar diagnosis: is that this is not schizophrenia, this is not a mental illness, and this is not psychosis. They are unsure what this is, but what is happening to me, in my own words, is my brain and my body is being hijacked. And many things have happened and are happening. My heart is being manipulated to beat differently, slower, faster. My mind is being read. Not only is my mind being read, but any image that I picture, the person behind this, who I'd like to call the torturer, is able to see that image. And vice versa, they are also able to implant images back into my brain. And really the goal of this video is to prevent an accident from happening. I just wanted to be very clear on the record that I would never hurt myself, that I would never hurt another person. I'm a lover. I'm not a fighter. I just want to live a normal life, and this has changed everything. And believe me, if I was sitting in your seat, I would say that this is a very, very hard pill to swallow, very hard to believe. But it's true. I mean, that's the short end of it. I mean, it's happening to me. Somebody is reading my mind. Somebody is able to change the chemical balance of my body, basically to induce opiates, foreign substances into my body and change the way that I feel. And they're also able to do certain things to my brain, like Inception, pretending that I came up with an idea, but it's really their idea. And even words, they'll, like, for an example, I'll be looking at the sky and it's cloudy, and that's all I'm thinking, and the voice will say, I wonder if it's going to rain. And sometimes I accept that that's what I sometimes I get tricked into thinking that that is my thought. But lately I have been looking at the patterns and realizing that that is not my voice. And this might sound inconsequential, but it's not. I am going to prison, and having ideas that are not your own are extremely worrisome. And I just want to be preventative and have people know that I would never do anything that would be harmful to myself or to somebody else. If I overdose and die, that 100% is foul play. I have been sober for over 2 years, and I plan to be 100% sober in prison. I don't know how I'm going to get myself out of this situation, because the torturer is literally torturing me all the time. It's not just for a couple hours, it's all the time, and somebody told me maybe it's artificial intelligence, and I think that makes a lot of sense, because this person would have to have no family, no life, no bills to pay, no showers to take, no bathroom visits. I mean, they are dedicated to me all of the time. And somebody else would say, oh, well, that's just mental illness. No. I have seen the doctors. I've taken the test. There is no mental illness. This is the only issue that I'm struggling with, and it is a major issue. And I'm really confused. I'm really scared. I'm really worried, for myself, for my family, and really for the greater world, that they don't know that this exists, because it does, and unfortunately it's in the wrong hands. I mean, this is not a person who's filling me up with unicorns and rainbows, telling me that they're going to murder me, telling me that they're going to torture me, telling me that basically I am, excuse my language, but fucked. And I don't know how to help myself, because if I go to the hospital, they just think that it's drug induced. They think it's schizophrenia. They think that it's a psychotic episode. It is not those things. I wish it were those things. That'd be a lot simpler, and a chance of recovery would be much more attainable. But I'm going to make a lot more of these videos, and I'm going to detail what's happening to me, and to try to prevent any problems in the future. Thank you, and please keep an open mind. Thanks for listening.